Hi, welcome. Do I need a shave? I think I do. But I feel great today. I hope you're all doing fine. My heart goes out to everybody who's feeling a little bit down, depressed today. Hey, listen, it's inevitable. When you're incarcerated, when you're under lockdown, where do you go? It's really quite challenging. And then when you start to think, I'm not allowed to get out, then you'll have a taste of what it feels like to be a prisoner, to be in a prison. So we can actually go down that really, really dark route of feeling that we're in prison. Or we can think there's light at the end of the tunnel. And of course there will be. There always is. So I think it's a great day to try and change your chip and stop getting too deeply involved in the what ifs. By focusing on the what ifs, it really doesn't give you any foundation of spiritual support. It gives you no grounding whatsoever because it's an energy of limbo. I don't know what's going to happen, where I am. And if you've ever listened to any of my videos, I've always shared that with you. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous for the psyche, and it brings in some pretty dark and awful energy. And dark and awful energy attracts more dark and awful energy. So you can attract a lot of negativity. Just let me put the music on a little bit. So we're gonna talk about a few things today. A sudden feeling came over me today, and that feeling was what's happening in the world right now and how we're all feeling right now. There is a huge shift in energy, and that energy is fear. So it's a bit like the eruption of a volcano. You can feel the earth trembling, ready to explode. And this is how it feels right now to any empath. They're feeling this shift in energy. Something's ready to explode. Something's ready to reveal itself. I'm not saying it's going to be an earthquake as such, but it may be the revelation of truth towards what's really manipulating the world, what's happening, and that we all have to wake up. And sometimes you need an earthquake to shake people up. So that's what's happening right now. What can you do? Because I'm hearing you say, well, what can I do? I'm stuck in my house. Well, what you can do is join the most amazing energy and group of light workers in this world. And by joining together, that means you have to believe in the outcome of positivity, of love and compassion. And if you're surrounding yourself with negative thoughts, the only thing that you're doing is creating towards the darkness. You're helping not just enlighten it or you're awakening the darkness's flame by focusing on the darkness. So what I'm saying is it's vital that you change your chip from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. Happy ending, everything's going to be fine, and it will be fine. That's the truth. But we need to awaken the masses also. So there's a balance that you need and I. So you can go down the path of trying to share your truth, but if you get pulled into that very darkness, then you're not helping anything. So you've got to share truth and love and awakening, and sometimes things that are very, very sinister and dark, but you need to do it in a loving way, in a powerful way, one that shows that you're not affected by it. Because if you're showing yourself being affected by the darkness and what's happening right now, then you're adding to the pain of everybody else feeling the same. Oh my God, look at what's happening. And I've said this to you before. If I fall, many of you guys will fall. It's a domino effect, because if you like what I'm saying and I say, okay, this is it, it's finished now, you'll all fall. Well, there's somebody be looking at you and loving you and watching you every day and respecting you. So don't you dare fall, okay? This is my message today. So what I'd love for you to do is try and find a crystal that will help you. And this is going to sound weird, but trust me, there's something in this. You need to learn to forgive, because if you can't forgive, then you will hold on to hate. If you hold on to hate, you will become what you hate. Okay? So I am willing to forgive Bill Gates. I am willing to forgive Melinda Gates. I am willing to forgive the 1%. But I will not stop exposing what I know in my heart and my gut and my intuition and my psyche that tells me that this is very sinister. So I do it with a smile, not with anger, not with screaming, because I lower myself down to that very level that they want you to. So how do I do that? Forgiveness. So if you've ever watched any of my videos, there is one video which did really well, and that's because it's a pretty powerful video and it's the truth, and truth always shares well. And it's about the top 3 crystals that I believe are the most powerful crystals in this world. And I only did it maybe a year ago, but it rings true to this day. And the one crystal we need right now, I believe, is this one. And I'm wearing it, and I felt the urge to tell people, and you all have seen it before, and coincidentally it's from India, a place called Pune in India, where they need healing, truly. So it makes perfect sense that this crystal from Pune is the crystal, and I named it the crystal of forgiveness. And the reason why is, over the 14 years I worked with this crystal, I saw forgiveness flow out of the most angry, bitter, possessed people in the world when they wore a piece of Cavensite. And I'm wearing it today. So this is the mother stone, and the blue there is the Cavensite. The Cavensite doesn't only just work on forgiveness, but it actually helps heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra, if you believe in these power points, which I do. And what they do is they release certain negative energies, blocks, or painful issues that you held from a childhood. And a lot of the times we hold those blocks because of the moment where we felt so much pain, whether that was bullying, whether that was not being loved as we wanted, and all the other bad and challenging things that we've been through. This crystal helps us allow to forgive. By forgiving, you are open to receiving. Receiving, you will receive the light or the universal healing, whatever you want to call it, it's around you. But if you're blocked in your heart because you are angry, if you're blocked in your throat because you want to say something but you can't, if you're blocked here, you don't want to see it because you're so mad, or you don't want to accept anything in because you're so in so much pain and suffering and fear, that you will not get a download. So you will be in the energy that's around you, which you're creating as well. Because if you're not in a flow, if you're not flowing, if you're not releasing, you're like in a cesspit. You're like in a pool of mucky water that is never cleaned. So by wearing a piece of Cavensite, it is one of the most powerful crystals that I've ever worked with for forgiveness. To forgive is to heal, and that is the truth. You cannot heal if you live in fear and anger. If you live in forgiveness, your body will heal, your mind will heal, and the world will heal. Because through your allowing of the energy, because you've cleared the blocks, because you're wearing a Cavensite, which does it naturally. You don't have to do too much with Cavensite. You just wear it. You place it on your third eye, lie down 15 minutes, boom. Put it on your crown chakra, 15 minutes, boom. Put it on your throat, 15 minutes, boom. Put it on your heart, boom. And you'll feel it, and you'll feel, oh, I feel better now. And to most people, I feel better now is nothing. But you know what? There are people in this world who used to come to me and they were in pain for 30, 40 years of their life. And they had a healing session with a Cavensite, and afterwards they'd get up with tears in their eyes and they would say, I have never felt like this in my entire life. Thank you. And I'd think, whoa, this is a powerful crystal. So I feel the urge to share it. This isn't going on my crystal channel. This is going on my normal channel. This isn't something that I would do on my crystal channel. Okay? But this is for you guys because I love you. And you know what? The good thing with Cavensite is they're not faking them as much. Very, very rare faking Cavensite at the moment. So we're still okay. So You don't just have to go to my website, go anywhere, because the chances are a high chance that you will buy a Cavensite and it's genuine. They are hard, very hard to copy. They are very hard to copy, very hard, as you can see. So you can go online, local crystal shop, give them a call. I still know people. I mean, we are still shipping all over the world. So get yourself a Cavensite. It will work tremendously. And that's just a little message today. Keep strong, keep going. Don't let the buggers grind you down. Don't let humanity, don't let the 1%, don't let the elite, don't let the cabal, whatever you call them, Illuminati, whatever they are. I've been talking like this for 2 years. It is called the system, and the system out there is wrong, and what's right is inside you. So it's time to go inside. It's time to listen to you and remember the utmost important thing to remember right now is that no one, and I'll repeat it, no one has the power over you unless you let them. Be strong, show the world, and be the most powerful flame and light, like a lighthouse that shines around the world and then touches other people's hearts, children, and let it affect them in a positive way. Keep away from fear now. Rise above it and be stronger than it. Even when the world is a madhouse, it takes a beautiful, powerful, strong soul to shine. And you are that soul, and that's why you're watching this. So don't let the light down. Don't let this universal energy of light down. Be strong, go with it, believe it, and in the end, we will prevail, because the truth has its own power, and it is not as powerful. Darkness is not as powerful as truth and the light. So always remember that. And sometimes, and I've said it a few times, sometimes you have to step into the shadow, into the darkness, to see that sun, to see it at its full effect. So we are just in that shadow right now, but we're seeing the truth. We're seeing what's really happening. We're seeing where it's going. And by doing that, you will not be fooled, and you will stand your ground and say no to monetary forced vaccines. You will say no to being chipped by Bill Gates. You will say no to all of the evil that is there, but you will not do it with anger. You will do it as a civil disobedience with love, but say not a chance. And by doing that and being strong, the darkness fears you, because you are now higher or more powerful, or you're vibrating at a different energy than the fear. So good luck, get yourself a piece of Cavensite and watch how you heal and feel stronger moment by moment. Love you all. Till tomorrow, take care and have a most productive day. If you want, go to Mark Bajerski Facebook wall and have a look at some great info on there today. And I've left the final post there about vaccines and all the research you need to do to know whether vaccines are safe or not. By researching that, it gives you an alternative view to the mainstream narrative push on vaccines. So make your own mind up. I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm asking you to do the research. And you know what? I think you've got a bit of time to do it. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye for now.